Robots are becoming more and more like humans. They can build cars, clean your house, and even do parkour. But in this video, I'm cooking against 3 levels of robots to find out who's the better chef, robots or humans. For level 1, Mark Rober will be the judge.
We're going to see if Nick can beat some of the most basic kitchen robots that money can buy. In level 1, we'll have 5 speed rounds. Chopping, stirring, toasting, pizza making, and cleaning. And to win, it's a classic best 3 out of 5.
Are you team robot or team Nick?
That's crazy.
I mean, of course, I am team robot. For this first mini round, we'll be testing chopping skills. And in the robot corner, we've got the RoboCoo. It's basically an extremely powerful food processor with a couple of googly eyes to boot. I like putting googly eyes on my robots. Are you ready, Nick?
Let's do this.
Start.
That's just chopping.
No?
Let's start, yeah. I'm taking my time. I'm not worried.
Oh.
How many do you want me to put in, Nick?
I mean, you're team robot.
That's true. That feels like a good start. Oh, no! That's so bad.
Oh my god.
I didn't even have the time to put it under.
This seems so unfair.
Look at that. They're like perfect cubes.
Before you actually judge, let's look at our cuts.
Yours aren't even real cubes. Those are like rectangular prisms. I mean, this is like laser precision.
Damn.
As a chef, do you want smaller cubes like that or bigger?
I mean, it takes more skill to make smaller cubes.
I rule in favor of our robot overlord.
Real quick, speaking
For speed round number 2, we're going to be testing your stirring skills. You will be facing off against an army of 5 stirring robots, once again with googly eyes.
they are very cute.
Thank you.
Because stirring just one pan wouldn't be much of a challenge.
You know
We
that
each have
robot?
5 pans, but there's just one of me,
Damn.
and there are 5 robots. We're going to be
Yeah,
stirring
that-
pine nuts, which are expensive and burn really easily.
So the first person to burn their nuts loses. That doesn't sound great.
Okay, here we go.
Time to turn on the robot army. And as soon as I start smelling and especially seeing burnt pine nuts, somebody's losing.
This seems a little
Yeah, but
unfair
they
again.
can, like,
I don't
flip it,
know.
you know?
So we're getting good spinning. The
Okay.
problem is it's just spinning in place and not going to every edge of the pan. Also,
damn.
I think like 2 googly eyes have dropped into the pan.
Oh.
That feels like a
Oh, damn.
definite points off situation. I have seen you spill a few nuts, and I don't love that, Nick.
Yeah, but your robots aren't even touching the nuts. I actually think I might win the challenge. I'm actually going to do
That's a
something the
stupid
robots can't do
invention.
and switch my pans around to kind of keep things even as well. And the robots, they just don't have arms.
That's stupid.
Robot feet are melting.
Melting!
Stoves off, stoves off.
What happened here?
Disaster on the robot front. It completely charred these pine nuts.
My
And on
lines are
top of that,
clearly
the
inside of it.
plastic feet
Okay.
melted in the pan.
What the
Wow. This is a nice, even golden brown. Let me taste test. That's good. I don't have the courage to try any of these. Plastic's not necessarily my thing. This one's an easy call. Nick, winner of this round. We're all tied up, heading into speed round number 3. For round 3, we'll be testing your ability to make toast. It's very simple, but easy to screw up from personal experience. On the robot side, we have this extremely high-tech $500 toaster with a screen. So, where's your screen, Nick?
On the human side, I have a good old pan with some fire.
Is that how you actually make toast at home?
Yeah.
You're so fancy. At the end of this round, I will judge the winner based on looks and taste.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. Bread, English muffin, waffle,
Yeah.
bagel. Hey,
I know, right?
do your thing. Don't look over here. And start.
Oh, there it goes.
So the key to
Man,
making a
that
nice
is
slice
not
of toast, Mark,
necessary
while
for
your
a toaster
toaster
to
just
be that
slowly
high
takes
tech.
its sweet time over there, I like to quickly hit
It's
both
already
sides of the toast right away. And you have to be very gentle. You don't want to press into the toast.
Wait, why tweezers?
I'm cooking against a $500 robot. It's all about precision.
Okay, how are we doing here?
Oh, it's browning. Oh, I feel like I smell and see smoke though. Oh, it's a countdown now. 7, 6,
What?
5. Yeah, where's your countdown? Come to Papa. Oh, wow. Okay. Actually, that is pretty exact.
The key
just
with
like the
toast is to make
Right.
sure that the outside is nice and crispy while the inside stays nice and light and fluffy.
This is a butter knife, right?
No. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh, wow. That looks like grilled cheese.
I'm even gonna get the sides. Why don't you do that, toaster?
I'm nervous about this one. You're putting a lot of chef's kiss in that. So that I can be a very impartial judge, I'm going to close my eyes, and it's just the 1 bite challenge. You know the rules.
Mark, I'm gonna shuffle them around.
Okay.
So number 1.
Can you do like an airplane sound? That makes me want to cry. It's so good. Can we just do one more bite of number 1 before we move on?
Sure.
And with the airplane sounds. I didn't know toast could taste so good.
Number 2. I'm not doing airplane.
By comparison, this is just like a wet sock. Number 1 by a nautical mile.
Number 1 was me.
Wow. Okay. Well, I finished eating this. The score is now humans 2, robots 1. For speed round number 4, we're going to see who can make the best pizza. Man versus robot. And this is a doozy here. All I have to do is load in the sauce. Now I just got to add in some cheese. Put my dough right there.
I haven't even started.
All right, here we go. It's scanning the pizza. Look at that laser scan. Sauce goes on. Now right here is where it's
Damn, I
putting
like that.
pepperonis on.
Seems super unfair.
Wow. Put that in the
I
loop.
need one of those.
I want to see how many pizzas I can make in the
Yeah, yeah.
time it takes you to make one, Nick.
I'm still just rolling out my dough.
While I'm over here laser scanning pizzas. Not only are
You
you
need that
taking
with a
forever,
brick
but
oven.
you're also making a mess. Luckily, round 5 deals with cleaning up messes. Do you need any help?
Do you know how to make a pizza?
I do not.
At this point, I'm just trying to finish my pizza before Mark makes.
Number 4?
Damn.
All right, well, you have exactly 40 seconds.
I can do 40 seconds. Let's just do a little bit of olive oil.
Oh, never mind. 0
it's
seconds.
done.
It was done.
Pizza
I'm
is
done.
not
Some
done.
very, very
Yeah, man.
different looking pizza.
Very different looking. That looks like it's about to go into an easy bake oven.
Whoa.
These are masterpieces. Like,
Damn,
put
he
these
made
in a brick
4
oven.
when he
Already,
made
I feel
one.
like this is off to an unfair start, but it's not done yet. I think we should bake them.
We need to bake them. Okay, time's up. And Nick's pizza.
Looks bomb.
looks interesting.
Domino's.
As for the robot, look at that.
Ooh.
Aesthetically,
The
the
robot
robot
won that.
definitely has it at this point, but let's see how they taste. Human first. That's like a 4.8.
Now for the robots.
To be honest, the taste is pretty similar. The robot has a way better ratio of like dough to cheese to pepperoni. It's just a much more balanced bite. Robot takes it. And that means going into the 5th and final round,
But
it's robots 2, Nick 2. We are tied. And speaking of the final round, it's an absolute mess back here thanks to Nick. Time for our
what do
cleanup
y'all want
round.
to win? I
All
want
right,
the
this is
human
it.
one.
5th and final
Yeah,
round.
that
Nick, you made
robot
quite a
out
mess
there,
here.
nice.
I'm adding a little
Mhm.
extra. It's you versus the Roomba cleaning robot. I'm going to divide this down the middle. You have to clean that side. The Roomba's got to clean this side.
Why did you give me so much more to clean?
Now remember, this is winner takes all. Whoever wins this
Yeah.
round wins all of level 1. Okay, come on, boy, do something. Oh, wow, that's good. That is way cleaner than I was
Honestly, that's
expecting.
making me extremely nervous.
The problem is, it's going the wrong way.
Not to brag, but I'm doing pretty well over here.
Roomba, where are you going? You hardly did any work. You didn't earn a docking
done?
station. Oh, here he comes. Let's go. Round
Oh,
2,
look, he's
baby.
making a mess.
Oh, he's
too.
getting my side dirty again.
Yeah, sabotage. Robot, where are you going? No. I think I'm ready for the final verdict. Given that we were tied heading into this round, Nick, whoever won this cleanup round wins all of level 1. And after looking at the results, the winner for all of level 1 between robots and humans is the humans! Nick! Congratulations!
I am sorry, Mark, because I know you wanted robots to
I
win
did.
deep down.
I really did. Robots, don't let me down in level 2. You got this.
For level 2, I'll
Oh,
be
there's a
cooking
level
against
2?
Molly, the world's
Oh,
first
and a level
fully
2?
robotic kitchen. I'm kind of scared. It took 10 years of research to make this robot, and it can recreate movements of a professional chef and has over 5,000 recipes uploaded to its memory. We're going head to head
Damn.
to see who can make a better pasta dish, and at the end, a blind taste test will determine who wins this round. Before we start cooking, I'm going to choose the
Yeah,
recipe
Elon
that
Musk
Molly's
made
going to
these?
make today.
Mm.
And since we're doing pasta, I'm going to go with a spaghetti puttanesca. I
What
just
do you
found
wanna
out
eat
that this
today,
is a
babe?
kill switch, so if he starts beating me, I'm just going to whack it. It's time to find out if Molly's really worth that $100,000 price tag. And here he goes. First things first, it looks like he's turning on the cooktop. Oh, we're going for the olive oil. Good start, Molly. Now it's grabbing some olives, anchovies, some garlic, some capers. Sometimes
That's
I feel like
crazy.
Molly's just doing fancy movements to flex on all of us. What? It's using a spatula?
How does he
Molly's
know, like,
scraping
which
the
one to
bottom of the
grab?
pan right now, making sure all those nice little flavorful bits aren't sitting there and burning. The more I watch right now, the more nervous I'm getting about this competition. Thinking about pressing the red button. It just tapped and now is scraping off the extra ingredients on the spatula. This is unbelievable. And in we go with the tomato sauce. And he's gonna mix it all up. Here comes the pasta. Oh, come on with the tap. That just seems like you're rubbing it in. Some of that pasta is sitting above the water right now. So I'm wondering if Molly's gonna do anything to make sure that that goes under the water. Oh, okay. At this point, you have to wonder if the robot just heard me say that, or maybe it's just really that smart on its own. So I'm guessing right now that Molly has it down to an exact timing. And I'm thinking right now that this might be the most perfectly cooked pasta I have ever seen in my life. Oh, you missed a noodle,
they're
Molly.
mixing it.
Let me help you. It's very well cooked. This here seems like the final step, just throwing in these herbs. So after one last wipe of the spatula, it looks like the dish is complete. That was amazing. The only chance that I might have is if the judge picks up on that some of the pasta might be a little bit less cooked than the rest of the pasta. Molly didn't quite fully stir it all the way here, but I'm gonna help Molly plate it onto a nice dish so the judge cannot tell which is the robot's and which is mine. I'm going into this challenge a bit nervous, but for my dish, I'll be making an uni butter pasta. To begin, I'm starting out with this fresh sea urchin. Sea urchin tastes almost like butter, so it's gonna be perfect with our pasta. First, I'll add these to a small blender, making sure to use plenty. Then for a bit of acidity, I'll add just a touch of yuzu juice, and for a bit of color, just a touch of saffron oil. Now, because we want to make an uni butter, I'll take a few nice knobs of butter and add that to my uni. Once it reaches a nice, smooth and creamy consistency, our uni butter is done. Now, I'm actually going to cook my pasta a little bit earlier than Molly cooked his. I'll start by tossing a generous amount of salt into my pasta water, and then in we go with some fresh homemade pasta. You hear that, robot? Homemade pasta. I'll go in with a bit of pasta water to a new pan and then drop in a nice few spoonfuls of our fresh uni butter. We'll mix this together so it forms a nice sauce, and then in goes our pasta. I know robots aren't supposed to be able to feel emotion, but I have a feeling Molly's scared right now. I'll add in my pasta, nice and tight in the center of my plate, then finish with a nice drizzle of herb oil, a few pieces of fresh sea urchin, and just a few nice microgreens. Time to see who wins. After a bit of plating help, here's the robot spaghetti puttanesca, and here's my dish, an uni butter pasta. The way they're plated, the judge shouldn't be able to tell who made which dish. Harrison will be the judge for our blind taste test.
Oh, damn. I'm being honest right now. I have no clue which one's which. I'm going to start with the uni butter pasta. I've never had uni, by the way, before, so this is like a first time for everything. That is insane. Puttanesca. Here we go. This is good. I'm just trying to figure out, how is a robot sliced olives, put capers over, but then how have we got uni over here? I'm so sorry if I get this wrong. I think the robot made the uni pasta. I'm gonna say the puttanesca tastes better.
That's made by the robot.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I just lost to a robot. Fair and square. That means we're tied 1-1, and it all comes down to round 3. For level 3, our final challenge, I'll be cooking a steak against Neo Beta, an advanced humanoid robot. What's up, Neo?
How's it going, Nick?
The way this will work is simple. In front of us are 3 steaks. We've got a porterhouse, a filet mignon, and a ribeye. We're each going to cook one, and the audience will decide in the comments below who is the true champion.
How about we do rock, paper, scissors to see who picks first?
I'm down for rock, paper, scissors. You ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I beat you.
Fair is fair. You get to pick first. Go ahead.
My
Crazy.
dad likes the porterhouse the most. Personally, I'm
Having
usually
a
a
whole
ribeye
conversation
guy,
with the
but
robot.
today I'm going to go with the filet.
You're going with the filet.
Yeah, just a classic cut.
Go for it. It's all you.
Oh,
I'm probably going to go with the ribeye. The steaks have been chosen. Best of luck, Chef Neo.
but the best chef wins. That's a weak handshake.
The first thing with
No,
a steak,
that
of course,
robot
is
sounds
salt and
conscious.
pepper. So I'm going to go salt all over my beautiful ribeye, and I can see you're also starting with your salt. By the way, how long have you been cooking? I'm curious.
3 months.
You've only been cooking for 3 months?
I'm only a year old. What do you expect? I read a little bit about cooking steaks on Wikipedia before this.
He said,
I
I'm
don't
8
know
years
if you
old.
know or
Keep
not,
quick.
but when you season a steak, you're supposed to get all the different sides.
I don't know if you're trying to get in my head or what you're doing, but it's not going to work.
I'm ready to go.
You know how to turn on the burner?
Of
Ready.
course. I'm just going to twist this knob real quick. And there it is.
Nice job.
All right. I'm just going to grab my... Oh, sorry about
That's
that.
all right. That's all right.
Pick it up real quick.
Okay. That is impressive. Do you mind if I borrow that?
Yeah, let me just grab it for you real quick.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, perfect. So our oil is in both of our pans. I think my oil is getting to that temp that I'm ready to put my steak in. What about you?
Me too. Nick, would you mind handing me that spatula over there?
Yeah, absolutely. Not a problem at all.
Just going to pick it up nice and careful here. And just like that. Nice and easy.
Here, you ready for this sound?
Yeah, let's see it. Pretty good. When you sear, you just want to make sure it's fully flat to get the best sear possible on the bottom of the steak. So I'm just applying some light pressure with the spatula here. I'm going for the flip, Nick. Check this out. And there it is.
Oh my god.
Man, who
no
the hell
way you just
created
did
this
that.
robot
All right,
flip?
I'm going to go for my flip now. Mine doesn't look as good as yours.
All right, Nick, I'm going to go in for the butter. 3, 2, 1, and
What?
touchdown.
You're actually butter basting now.
Yep.
How do you even know what that is?
I was watching a lot of Food Network last week.
Mine's actually done. I'm going to go ahead and start resting it.
I'm not allowed to use knives. So
I've never done
you
that
help me.
before.
I see those
Basting it.
potatoes behind
Basting
me over
steak.
there. Just
Yeah.
chop those up real quick, and I'm just gonna make a quick side dish. Hey, could you just grab me a plate over there
You're going to keep bossing me around.
and put it right there? Just rest that for like
And
5
put it right
minutes.
there.
That'd be pretty good. Bring those potatoes over right about here.
Okay.
I'll just grab them. All right, I'm just gonna add a couple into the pan here. Can I have this asparagus now, please?
Listen, this is it. I'm not helping you anymore. I need to make my
He
chimichurri.
didn't
Now I'm
wash
gonna
his
go in
hands
with a
from
bit
such
of
a
olive oil and a nice splash
Yeah.
of white wine vinegar, then some garlic, fresh parsley.
Whoa.
Just a touch of paprika, a few red pepper flakes, a bit of garlic powder, a touch of salt, a good amount of fresh cracked pepper, and last but not least, my secret ingredient,
I'm listening.
a few pistachios. You see what you're up against right now?
Yeah, that's advanced stuff.
Here we go. You want to taste?
That's real funny, Nick. Let's just cut the steaks.
Congratulations, Neil. We finished cooking both of our steaks. The question now is, whose do we cut into first?
I think we gotta definitely go to yours.
The pressure is on for both of us.
That's right.
I'm gonna cut right in the middle. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek first. What do you think?
Not too shabby.
You can be honest with me. Are you nervous?
I'm a little nervous. It is my first time cooking a steak.
Moment of truth, okay? 3, 2, 1.
Here's my first time
Look
cooking
at that.
steak.
As much as I hate to admit it,
Man,
it looks
it
like
looks
Neil
good.
also got a perfect medium rare. Before you
yeah.
all vote in the comments below who won this challenge, I won the first level. Then the robots won round 2 with that amazing spaghetti puttanesca. So it all comes down to this, level 3. Neo, why don't you explain your dish first?
So I prepared for you a filet mignon, perfect medium rare. And as you can see, we have these beautiful potatoes as well as some perfectly seared asparagus.
I will admit, yours actually
Yeah.
looks pretty good. But what
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
here is a more flavorful ribeye,
Okay.
cooked perfectly
Just a-
medium, which is my personal favorite. You and I can agree to disagree on that one.
You're just wrong.
And under it, I've made a pistachio chimichurri and topped it off with a few extra parsley leaves.
Don't let the parsley leaves fool you. They don't really do much.
All right, guys, you've seen everything you need to see. So make sure you go subscribe and then go down to the comments below and say who you think won.
Yeah,
Neil,
whose
any
steak
last
is
words?
better?
Let's face it, Nick. Robots are
Who the
way
judge
cooler
is
in
that?
every single way.
Yeah.